Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be going through quite a range of foundations that are all very pricey, high-end, luxury. I probably paid too much for everything here, but I wanted to go through and share with you guys what would be worth the splurge and what I feel maybe I shouldn't have splurged on and why it didn't work out. So we're just going to kind of pile through a ton of different foundations with different finishes, different levels of coverage, different methods of application, and these are all very top shelf. So I do have a drugstore favorite foundations video that I recently did, and a lot of you guys like that. So I will link that below if you want something, recommendations wise that's a little more affordable. But a lot of people want to know, if they're going to splurge 50 bucks on a foundation that they're using every single day, you want to pick the right one. I'm a little cleavalicious today. I apologize for that. All right. The first thing I want to discuss is something I am noticing recently, and it's just kind of popping up here, there, everywhere. Do you remember I did the first impressions on the Cover FX custom cover drops? These are phenomenal. You can mix these drops. It's like a pure pigment. You have a dropper right here, and you can mix this in with your foundation you already own to alter the color and coverage, with a primer, with a moisturizer. It just really blends in with any type of other liquid, and you customize your own foundation, hence custom cover drops. So these are fantastic. I have been using these, like this bottle is almost empty, over and over and over again. Love them. And I am noticing that a bunch of different brands are coming out with this kind of same type of a deal where you just need a drop, it's full coverage, you could mix it with something else if you wanted to, even if it's not marketed that way. And my other favorite of that type of foundation is this newly launched Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. It is what I'm wearing today, and I want to point out, do we notice that my little sunspot here that is always pretty prominent? I always notice it. I hate it. This covered up with just foundation. I don't have concealer on top of it. This is a very full coverage foundation. However, it leaves the skin not looking completely flat matte. It's like a demi matte finish, and it just looks like skin. You really can't see a lot of the foundation. The texture of it is just really incredible. I am such a fan of this. And I had been like a big, huge fan of the Genius Gel for so long. Remember when this was like the only foundation that I would use over and over and over? This is another Marc Jacobs foundation. It is fabulous. It comes in a pump. It is a gel formulated foundation. It's great for combination skin. You can build it up. It's not going to be full coverage straight away, but you definitely can build it up. And I went through bottle after bottle after bottle. It was like my holy grail. And then I just started trying different things, and now if I am looking at the two of these, this formulation is blowing my mind even more. Like, this is phenomenal. If you want full coverage, this is going to be incredible for you. It's just, I see this working for so many different skin types too, because it's not a flat matte, it's kind of a demi matte. Like I mentioned, it's going to work for dry skin, combo skin, oilier skin. It's just a beautiful product. It is a long wear as well. So this says it's 24-hour wear. I wouldn't recommend wearing foundation for 24 hours, but nonetheless, it is a long wearing foundation. It wears beautifully, it stays put, it photographs well, there isn't an SPF in here. You get almost a full ounce, but remember, a little bit goes a long way. It is $55. I know it's so expensive, but I think that this will last a really long time. And there are 21 different colors. That's something you will notice straight away. If you see the display, you'll be like, oh, wow, like this is a range of everything. So great color assortment, and I am loving this one. Moving on to my Doll 10 that I put in my favorites video that I have been wearing so much. This one does not come in as many colors as I would like. I believe there are only 4 shades. I use the shade medium, and I love it. I think it's great. It's 1 ounce of product that you get in here. I believe it's $39. You can purchase this on the Doll 10 website or on QVC. I don't think it's in any stores. It's made in Italy. It's a fancy product, makes you look like you have doll skin. This really is like a full coverage, beautiful, gorgeous foundation. It's a little bit thicker than this one that I just showed you. But this is, again, I mentioned in my favorites, I was like, you look in any different lighting and you're like, wow, my skin looks so on point. So this is a fantastic foundation as well. Foundation is just having a big ol' moment, and every foundation I try recently, I'm just like, what the heck? Like normally in the past, I would try like a newly launched foundation. I'd be like, yeah, it's sitting on my skin the same as everything else. But recently I feel like, I don't know, the technology in foundation has gotten way, way better. The Born This Way foundation, for like a basic everyday foundation that is gonna look like your skin but better, has buildable coverage abilities, and just doesn't crinkle or sit on the skin funny. This is a beautiful foundation. Love it so much. Love that it comes in a pump, has a wide range of colors. This one, you get a full fluid ounce. I wanna say this one is $39 as well. It's not as expensive as some of the other ones that I am gonna be sharing with you, but this has definitely been an absolute favorite. I wore this throughout VidCon to my meetup. It photographs well. It's a gorgeous foundation that does not look heavy at all. Hence the name Born This Way. All right, moving on to a little air flash. Dior got it right with their spray foundations. Any other spray foundation that I have tried, I'm just not in love with the same way I am in love with this. This really does make you look airbrushed. It gives you this beautiful finish that is very illuminated but not greasy. It has mother of pearl pigments in the product itself, and different oils that evaporate when you spray it out and get it on your brush and put it on your skin, and it's just like magic in a can. I love this. You do get 2.5 fluid ounces in here. It is $65, I believe, which people kind of go, what in the hell? Like, I'm not paying that much for foundation, but you do get quite a bit of product in here, and a little bit goes a long way. You spray your brush, do a little bit of this swirly whirly business, and you're good. It's also quick to apply, so I love that. Another favorite that I have had for years and years and years that I don't reach for as much anymore because I just like the newer development in foundation technology, but this is kind of, you know, an oldie but a goodie. It's a great luxury foundation. This is the Lumia Aqua. This is an SPF 15, so it photographs well. You do run into a tiny bit of an issue with anything that has an SPF if you're doing a lot of flash photography of getting that white cast. So I prefer, if I'm going to an event, to always use something no SPF. So yeah, just random little side note for you guys. But this one I used so much, I've probably gone through 4 bottles. And I would just, you know, shake it up, put a little bit on my hands, and literally apply it like a moisturizer. That's always been my favorite way to apply this foundation. And then you can kind of let it dry, and if you want more coverage, you can do the same thing again. It's a gorgeous foundation. There's nothing bad about this. Every time I go back to it, I'm like, wow, nice skin day. But, you know, like I said, I have a lot distracting me at the moment. Yeah, but it is a good one. Something that I was like hardcore loving, like loving. I was recommending it to everyone, but then I don't know if the bottle sits around long enough and the formula changes, but recently the Nourish Sheer Glow breaks up on me quite a bit. Really, like in this section right here, my foundation gets splotchy and I hate that. I can't stand it. I hate blotchy, splotchy foundation. I really want to try their newer formula, the longer wear one. But I'm not reaching for this anymore. Just really random side note, I went through a phase where my skin was loving it, and now not so much. Sheer Glow, by the way, is not as glowy. Like, you hear the word glow and you're like, oh, this is great for dry skin. I would actually not recommend this one for dry skin. I would say combo skin will do great with it, and even oily skin can wear this. But if you have dry patches, it does tend to exaggerate them. So just heads up. I want to share with you guys that I still love this foundation. It is way too light for me right now. This is kind of my favorite. I only used it for 1 season, so I don't know why I'm saying like it's my favorite for winter. I bought this past year. This is the Tint Couture Long Wearing Fluid Foundation with Sunscreen, and this is from Givenchy, and this is a beautiful foundation. It is very sheer, it is illuminating, it is kind of a your skin but better type of a deal, but maybe a little more illuminating, and it is long wearing and has an SPF. This sucker is 50 bucks. Expensive. I know, but there is something just beautiful about how this like just slips on the skin. And again, I wear this more when it's really drier outside. I feel like this would be a little bit too illuminating right now, being that it's like 100 degrees outside in California. But this is a gorgeous foundation. I only have two foundations that I kind of look at and go, why did I buy that? Chantecaille is something that I used back in the day that I loved. It was a gel formulated foundation at the time. I don't believe there were too many other options like this. This is a French line. It runs kind of pinky undertones, so it is a bit hard to find your shade if you have any golden in your skin, which I do. But this shade, you can see it just has like a lot of peachy pink in here. This is Alabaster. I can't wear it right now because it's really light. This is the Future Skin. It's an oil-free gel foundation. I would say it is like the Genius Gel, but it just sits on the skin differently. This one is more detectable. It gets a little bit greasier even though it is oil-free, and I just don't like this anymore. I don't like it. It makes me break out. It was $70 and I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, random, but this has been sitting in my, shelf over here filled with foundations, and I always look at it and I'm like, I should use that. Like I spent like a lot of dollars on that foundation, but whenever I wear it, I don't like it. The last one that I will talk about is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay. This is a weightless ultra defective, no, that's not it. A weightless ultra definition liquid makeup. This one is not crazy expensive. It is $39. And why do I say $39 is not crazy expensive? Do you know what I mean? When you like look at the foundation that's $70 and you're like, oh, $39 is such a good deal. No, it's not. It's still expensive. Okay. Anyway, let me plug that other video if you're like looking at the price tags of everything here and you're like, no. I will link the Drugstore foundation favorites video below for you guys. There are good ones that I reach for all the time from the drugstore too. Okay, so back to Naked Skin. This one sits on my face and seems to exaggerate every pore, even though it is meant to be a lightweight foundation. It's just, to me, it's a little bit thick. I don't know, it just sits on my skin funny. I find that it never really sinks in and meshes with my skin. It kind of sits on top and then makes my pores more visible. So that's a big no-no for me. And it stays quite shiny. Like I don't know, it's like lotiony and shiny. It's not my thing, but again, it's Urban Decay, so I keep it in my drawer like, well, maybe one day I'll like it. I'll pull it out and I'll use it and I'll like it. But I haven't been into it. Ugh, see, it doesn't want to like dry down. Why? So that is it for all of my very favorite luxury foundations. I know that's a lot. I could like foundation myself from head to toe and still have plenty left over. But I love foundation, what can I say? So let me know in the comment section what your favorite foundation that is like top shelf, your luxury splurge foundation if you have one. And also if you've tried something, I don't care if it's like a sample you tried or I don't know, you bought it and you were like, why'd I buy it? Because, clearly I have that situation going on sometimes myself. Let me know in the comment section what your foundation experiences have been. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and comment. And thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.